I want to thank the Most High for taking the things of the world off of my shoulders.
Let me put some hot sauce on that thing real quick.
Yeah. Thank you, Father. Lord, you made my desires pure. Yeah. You made my desires pure. Yeah. You made my desires pure. Yeah. You made my desires pure. I want wisdom, understanding. I don't want no Grammy. I wanna live a righteous life with a righteous family. I want a wife that love you more than she love me. Wanna show my people that they royalty. Wanna live by your commands, on your word we stand. I'd rather be touching scriptures than touching these banks. Them riches gon' profit nothing in a day of wrath. I was living in my mess, I had to take a bath. Created me a clean heart, Abba made me pure. The things of the world, y'all, it's time to ignore. I want love, I want peace, I want everlasting life. Well done, my good and faithful servant, walking in that light. I'm on this narrow path, trying to save a soul. I want my people in Jerusalem, the days of hope. I wanna get to the homeless, show him that he care. I wanna get a homeless, hope we almost out of here. Gave your example through your son, and it's the only way. Ain't no pagans over here, we keepin' holy days. I want my people, stop the killing, we dropping the prophets. I want us come back to the laws, it ain't no other option. Don't want no hate up in my heart, not over no doctrine. I want the fruits of the spirit, y'all could keep the nonsense. I had to renew my mind, I had to free my conscience. I had to confess my sins, I had to be honest. I want the Ruach HaKodesh to come into me. I only trust the Father, not the enemy. The Father word, he came and cleansed the enemy. I only want the Spirit, so I'm killing me. The Father gave me righteous things that I desire. I wanna see the kingdom, not the lake of fire. I don't want no drugs, scriptures got me higher. If we coming up here, how we gon' make it higher? Desires pure. You made my 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 desires pure. Eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard all that you had for me. Eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard all that you had for me. You made my desires pure. Haven't seen, ears haven't heard all that you had for me. You made my desires pure. Haven't seen, ears haven't heard.
Peace and blessings, family. Peace and blessings. How y'all doing out there, TBT fam? We're your host today. I'm Agchop, and this is my lovely wife, Bayan Paraz. So, yeah, we switching things up today. We ain't been on and around. It's been consistent holy days back to back, and you know we've been paying some bills and stuff. That's why you don't see brother Akshan with us today. He out paying some bills right now. Y'all paying some bills. Some bills need to be paid so TBT Radio can continue to go. You know what I'm saying? So You know, if y'all want to help, you know, support the show, y'all already see it. It pop up at the bottom here. Let me get it going here again so y'all can see that thing. Yeah. Oh, let me make sure everybody can hear me. Give me some sevens if y'all can hear me loud and clear as well. Give me some sevens if y'all can hear me loud and clear. Con. Give me some sevens out there. Where up? Okay. Hey, look, ain't nothing TMI about paying no bills. We all got bills now. Look. We all got bills. Bills gonna come whether you're young, dumb, or old. That what the old folks used to tell me. Bills gonna come. Bills gonna come. But yeah, outside of that, I know y'all seen the title. What does it even matter, or why do you even care about the Little Mermaid and what people are saying about the Little Mermaid? So, just jumping straight into it, like, I've been seeing all kind of memes and stuff all over Facebook, Instagram, everybody talking about the Little Mermaid and stuff like that. Like, I'm like, oh, okay. When I first saw it, that it was gonna be a Little Mermaid, and that what's the sister name? Halle Berry. Haley Berry. It's not Halle Berry, but Haley Berry, one of the singers. I can't think about the name of the group, but she had a sister, Chloe. There you go, Chloe. I got it. I got this. Chloe. They had a group. They are still a group, even though they are pursuing solo careers. They are still a group. Still very successful. Young sisters out here doing their thing, and pretty much it's like it's a big fuss about it being a black cast of the Little Mermaid. She being casted black, and you know, all these years she's been white. So we actually gonna run the trailer. If you ain't seen the trailer, I'm gonna run the trailer right now, and we gonna speak on the trailer, and we just gonna go through it, and we just gonna chop it up about the Little Mermaid, what our thoughts is, and you know, see what y'all thoughts and opinion on this is, and pretty much just go through. Just go. We just about to go through the motion on this thing here. So here we go. Fair use for educational purposes.
Out of the sea, wish I could be part of that world.
All right, so that's the trailer right there. If you ain't seen the trailer, now you just finally seen the trailer. And it ain't give much of what the movie was gonna be about or anything like that. I can already see. Being a video editor, I like the CGI. The CGI is off the chain. The CG, and if you don't know what that is, it's a whole bunch of technical talk. We ain't gonna get into it, but it's off the chain. That is, it's real incredible. They getting better and better with it, y'all. As the years come. But outside of that, people are going crazy over that right now. So, and happy Feast of Tabernacles for all those that keep, and those that are keeping now, and that will be keeping at the time that you'll be keeping it at. Happy Feast of Tabernacles as well. If you ain't been out there in them booths, you better get out there and pitch you a booth. Keep them laws. Pitch you a booth. I don't care if it's in your house and you take a cover and you staple it to the ceiling over your bed. You keep that tabernacle. Get your cheese sandwich, iron cheese sandwich real quick. But that's the fuss right there. That's the big fuss that happened. So, like, what's your thoughts? Or you want to wait till I go through a few of these memes here that they got going here?
Personally, it's not. Okay, I hadn't seen that. I don't
We'll come back to that. The elder had posted that, so I feel like we was gonna talk on that.
Oh, okay.
But go ahead, though.
No, but personally, I don't see the issue with it. I feel like when it comes to traditions, I know America is really big on traditions, and ultimately, Black children really, prior to when they started incorporating other races or hues of people in some of their movies, they're really not empowered to, emulate the character that they're seeing because it doesn't look like them. And I think that's safe to say, for anybody. Everybody wants to see some form of representation of themselves, in movies. So, I personally don't see anything wrong with it, but I do feel like it would be nice if at some point, like as a community, Black people would start to create their own stories for their communities. Like, we don't always have to try to adapt or
fit into their narrative
to
or what
whatever
they
it
put
is.
together.
Like, if you want to create a movie about a mermaid, it doesn't have to be the Little Mermaid, but create your own storyline. Like, begin to create your own movies or things that your people can aspire to, and then you can hire whatever cast you want to hire. But I personally don't see anything wrong with it. I feel like it's more pushback on this than things that there should be pushback on, but
yeah,
I personally don't see anything wrong with it.
it's like, and I feel the same way to a degree. The only thing is, we all know that mermaids are sirens. The scriptures speak of them. They was something that was created by the fallen angels. So I don't really want my children watching it, but like the wife just said, it ain't really a lot of things that's out here for our community. Like, we are rotating VeggieTales out the frame. What's the other one? Superbook. VeggieTales and Superbook is getting rotated out the frame. It's being rotated out the frame for everybody that do have children, and you trying to find something to keep them inspired to want to do things righteous and different things like that. But they're growing, so
And we just have to create our own. That's how I feel about it. If you want to see something, create it.
yeah. So we've been getting flacking for years for quote unquote Black people being casted in in roles in Disney that were originally white. So I got one that I'm gonna pull up here, and it has a caption on it. I want you to read that for me, babe.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay, it says, mad about the Little Mermaid. Don't forget that Cinderella already broke barriers and it was iconic.
Exactly. So we all remember that Cinderella was a white person, or what we biblically call an Edomite, and so was what was his name? Prince Charming, wasn't it?
Yeah, Prince Charming.
Prince Charming was Edomite. They didn't say anything about his cast.
That we know of.
That we know of, but I don't remember any flagging about him, but more about her. And it's like it seemed like it's always about us when we get casted into a role, and they know that these things is going to happen and different things like that. And they had another cartoon. It was a princess, a black princess. They had finally got a black princess.
Some of the Frog Princess.
Yeah, but 80% of the movie she was a frog.
Yeah, she was.
80% of the movie she was a frog. So the children's mind don't even wrap around that this is a black princess.
I felt like that movie just really wasn't relatable, to be honest, because most Disney princesses, they're born into royalty or something, and it was like she was getting it. She was working 2 jobs, and then the only reason that she got what she got was because, you know, the prince ended up getting his inheritance back. Like, he was lazy. His own parents had taken away, you know, his inheritance, and so it was like, I just did not feel like that was something that I would want my child to, like, to look at, like, personally. And it was just a lot of voodoo and stuff in it. I think they could have did much better. Like, we know we're not African, but why couldn't they have made her, you know, a princess somewhere in Africa or something? You know, it just, I felt like it wasn't relatable. And then after all her hard work, she still didn't end up achieving what she wanted to achieve. The only way she achieved it was through him. When he got his inheritance back.
And they've played us out of a lot of things. They played us out of a whole lot of things. You know, movies where it would have broke the barrier, and it would like, and if they would have casted us, it would have made money. It would have made money triple times over, because when we see our people in movies, you know, it becomes culture for you to watch it.
They go out and support it.
We go out and support it. It becomes culture for us to watch it. Like anybody, you say what's that one movie? Black Panther. You know, even though that was around us and it was originally a black cast, black cast in the cartoon anyway, you know, it was like that was something that was a one-up for us. You know, even Blade is a classic. Blade is a classic in our black community. You know, people would say you ain't black if you ain't seen it. But, you know, we gonna kind of kill that barrier there, because, you know, that's the ignorance of our people as well. But still saying, like, okay, we gravitate towards those movies. So we have here Marlon Wayans. I need you to read that for me, honey.
Okay. Did you know Marlon Wayans was supposed to play Robin in Batman Returns, but his role was cut and then replaced by Chris O'Donnell in Batman Forever? But it says he was still paid $100,000 and still receives royalty checks for his trouble.
And see, he probably has some good lawyers, and they knew they probably was gonna get some big flagging for that. If they already chose you to be, fitted you, and you to learn roles and all kind of different things, and they're like, look, we're gonna switch things around here. They probably, you know, they probably got Big Brother. Then they're like, nah, we can't do that. But had they cast him in that movie would have been a classic, and they probably would have made more. They probably would have made more off of that movie had they had him in it. Anything they got us in it is guaranteed it's gonna make it. It's gonna make it, especially if it had a white cast first. Unfortunately, especially if it had originally a white cast. But that's just the kind of people we are. We make everything good. Food, we make life great. Look, we are the true LG. We are the true LG, like, for real. Just to be honest. But now we about to flip it to where all the flagging been going and everything has been reversed. Now they're talking about pretty much how since they doing that, let's start doing this, let's start doing that. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull up a few of these things. Some of these I actually really thought was funny, but I feel like it was irrelevant for them to even take things this far. I don't think that it should have ever even went this far with some of these things, with some of these memes that they did. So set it off. I know not who any of these women are. So if they did a recast of an all white cast of Set It Off, I wouldn't watch it because, just being honest, I don't know who any of these women are. If y'all know any of who these women are, name them in order from one down. I may get it, I may not get it, you know, but I don't know who none of these women is. Do you?
I recognize the woman that's second from the top, but I can't think of her name. But I've seen her in some other things.
I don't know why she looked like Rosie O'Donnell.
No, she was in Drop Dead Diva, and I think Magnolia's on Netflix.
I ain't never seen neither one of them.
I think that's her, but I can't think of her name.
Next. Friday. I would so watch this time and time over, and another time I will watch it. I will watch it. Jim Carrey and Seth Rogen. Jim Carrey and Seth Rogen. Who will watch this? You know, we're gonna put some ones down there. Put some ones down there if you will watch this. Yeah, put some ones down there. Friday.
Okay, I'd watch it.
Guaranteed, guaranteed, guaranteed. All right, all right. Yeah, but yes, we definitely would watch this. Juice. This will be funny. This will be funny. It wouldn't be it wouldn't be as serious as it would as the original Juice would be, but just being honest, this would be funny. This would be like a spoof. This will be a spoof. And I wouldn't even trip. Like, these are classics. These are classic movies. Like I said, it's culture. It's culture. It is culture. Shaw said, nah, I ain't doing it. Shaw said -1. -1. Juice, I would do Juice just based off of who they casted, and it'll be funny. It'll be funny to see, cause like, and the reason why I'm taking this particular approach with it, because like the title said, why do you care? Like, it's a movie. It's fiction. Some of it is based on a true story. Some of it ain't. It's a story that was put together. Like, some of it, you know, was really like Juice. It was real relatable, because a lot of us came out of the neighborhoods. Came out of the urban neighborhoods and different things like that. But it's just like, it's just a movie. It's entertainment. It's entertainment. And I guess because, you know, this is their world, this is everything that they have, and they have nothing else to look forward to outside of what's already here. And if they cast us, Paid in Full would be dope too. If they cast us in it, they'd be like, you know, well, where's us? Look, y'all got Forrest Gump. Y'all got, look, Malcolm X. Now, this is not fiction, so this one wouldn't work at all. I wouldn't see this. This would be a -144,000. This would be a -144,000 for me. Like, cause you can't, like, this ain't fiction here.
Right.
That ain't fiction. All right, I'm done. We ain't gonna go through no more of these. But that's like, these are some of the memes that they coming out with, you know, concerning where we at? Okay, there we go. Concerning The Little Mermaid. They're like, okay, let's just recast everything. And I feel like a lot of this is the youth, maybe some of the youth that's doing it, or if it's not the youth, you know, because some of these movies, you know, you gotta be a little up in age a little bit to know about some of these, because some of the youth know nothing about these at all. Some of the youth today that's in like their early 20s know nothing about some of these movies. And like, what? Like, I asked a young man once before, just like, this was about a year ago. He was 24, about a year and a half ago. And before like Eric Kelly like really they started putting him on blast and stuff. It's like R. Kelly was dope. He was like, man, he a creep. I said, what? Like, yeah, he is, but the music was solid. The music was solid. He said, I don't even know who he is. I don't care who he is. I was like, you being black don't know who R. Kelly is. I was like, but he was raised in an urban home and different things like that. But it was like, he didn't know who R. Kelly was. So I was like, all right, cool. You don't know who R. Kelly is. You don't know who R. Kelly is. It's cool. It's fine. It's fine. But the elder had brought something out that was kind of crucial, that kind of hurt the game. So this will kind of put me on the point where I won't watch the movie. I won't solicit my children to watch the Little Mermaid movie, because at first I was like, okay, you know, it'll be decent. It'll be decent, a decent watch. It looks like it's gonna be good. But this is what made me kind of retract with, you know, my thoughts about allowing my family to see it. So it's always good to know the origin of things. So baby, let's get a good read here.
It says, y'all fighting over a black woman being cast in a movie based on wickedness. The Little Mermaid was written as a love letter by Hans Christian Andersen to Edward Cullen. Anderson, upon hearing of Collins' engagement to a young woman, proclaimed his love to him. He told him, I long for you as though you were a beautiful Calabrian girl. Edward Cullen turned Anderson down. Anderson then wrote The Little Mermaid to symbolize his inability to have Colin, just as a mermaid cannot be with a human. He sent it to Colin in 1836, and it goes down in history as one of the most profound love letters ever written. Most scholars and psychoanalysts concluded that Anderson was bisexual. However, he never acted upon his homosexual drives. The Little Mermaid, as it was originally written, did not have a happy ending. Yeah, I think the original, she died a painful death. I can't remember exactly, but it wasn't good.
Yeah, so, you know, just based on hearing and seeing stuff like that, it's like, do we really want to subject our children to the, you know, to some of these things now? And like the wifey was saying earlier, it's like, look, we kind of need our own. Who's going to step up in this realm and kind of create this for us? You know, like who's gonna be the one to create this stuff for us and give us a new path? Because I like, as far as I know, it's only like one content creator out there that's doing it, and I think I promoted them on Are You Hip episode either 1 or 2, either episode 1 or 2, when it was talking about the you know, shows that's good for your children, you know, when you're homeschooled and different things like that. It's not a lot, but it was something, you know, to kind of get you started. If you ain't already on it, you know, you'll be hip to it. But like this right here, like, they just kind of wouldn't get my money. You know, they already getting it, because we pay for Disney, so they already kind of taking that there. So, you know, they got it whether we wanted to give it or not. But
And it's Haley Bailey.
Haley Bailey.
I think you said Barry earlier.
Haley Bailey. There we go. Haley Bailey. Yeah, and she was excited about the music, so it's nothing against her. It's nothing against her as a singer and up and coming actress, because I think this is her first casted role or her first major movie. This is her first major movie because you know she just got in the game. She only been fresh in for probably about like at least a good 2-3 years now. So you know, very very talented, and it's like even when it comes to us being in the truth, you know, we got to kind of just, you know, let loose just a little bit and give credit to where credit is due on some of these artists and actors and stuff, because it take a lot for them to do what they do and maintain their professionalism in a place where it's like, okay, uh, you know, they don't really want them there. And then, you know, when they do get there, you know, they making them do the utmost to just stay there, you know, to just provide for their families. And, you know, I spoke on this time and time before, you know, these people are making a living. You know, this is how they live. This is how they survive. And to get, you know, criticism such as what this sister get, and I'll show this one here because this was over the top, and it got a little disrespectful, you know, and I feel like, you know, it's a movie. It shouldn't get to a point to where it get disrespectful towards somebody personally, like you attacking somebody personally. I can see that you attack the movie, but to attack somebody's character or to somebody's personal, you know, or you know, that sort is, you know, that's out of pocket. So I'm gonna show this here. They have how you say your name again, babe? Haley Bailey. Haley Bailey.
Yeah.
They said the little mermaid, and then they got Newports, and then I don't know what they got sticking out of her head.
It's supposed to be locks.
Whatever they got going on there, it's highly disrespectful.
Okay.
It's highly disrespectful for them to do that to somebody, you know, like. And then when you hear, I got a video of her speaking about the movie. She's really excited about the movie and different things like that. Her career has been very successful, but you know, it seems like people want to do things like this. And then even this, the little slave. Why do you want to go that far? And it's like it just continuously get disrespectful and disrespectful and disrespectful. And they had all of these different photos where it was just continuously just disrespect for no reason.
But it also goes to show how deeply rooted, you know, people's sentiments and, just being honest, how deeply rooted the hate is. I mean, it's suppressed for the most part, but people still feel the way they feel. So
yeah, but it's about time. You know, I know at least on our end, as being the light of the earth, that, you know, we don't entertain some of these different things that's going on, you know, with them making fun of different actors, actresses, artists, and different things like that. Like, and I know everybody was making light about it. I even made a little light about it, but it was like, okay, you know, what's my boy name? Genuine, when he had the dance going on, and he couldn't hit it like he used to. Like you know, what do people expect? He's old. 1 second there, y'all. All right, y'all. We back. But yeah, just outside of that, just getting back on it. With Genuine, you know, it was a whole lot of flack towards Genuine because he couldn't move like he used to. He's old now, you know. So
he's older.
Genuine,
You gotta say like he's 80 years old.
But he ain't 80. I don't know how old Genuine. How old do you think Genuine is now? 50, probably about like 54, probably 61.
He's just older.
He old now. Genuine old now. But Genuine was the stuff. I listen to a lot of Genuine. Still respect his craft to this day. You know, Genuine was pretty dope. But, you know, even going down there, you know, like people just really showed out. His fans didn't you know, thought the world of it. Excuse me. His fans really thought the world of it, you know, of his dance moves and his performance and different things like that. But and you can see that he still doing shows and people still showing up to see him. You know, so it ain't stopping his grind. If anything, every time somebody watch one of those videos, he get a royalty split off of it. And that's what people don't understand. That's how smart, you know, some of these artists are. Go ahead. Keep on laughing. Keep on posting, because every time you play my music in the background on your YouTube, on your what's the thing called Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, every time I trend on one of those platforms, I get paid. So I'm still gonna be the same OG.
Laughing to the bank.
It's laughing to the bank. Laughing to the bank, making him relevant and making him giving him some more change in his pocket. Because now people gonna be like, who is Genuine? Some of the younger people that didn't never know who Genuine is, they gonna go listen to Genuine now. They gonna go listen to him. But I'm gonna do this one on the way out, and I believe this was kind of you know, like a little humorous here. And it kind of put things in a different perspective as well, as far as well, I'm gonna just play it. We'll speak a little bit after it. I'm gonna just play it. Where we at? Here we go.
Once again, a bunch of internet racists are upset that a fictional character is being played by a black person. And honestly, I don't know what the big deal is. You guys realize that Nemo was black too, right? Yeah, that whole movie was about a fish who can't find his dad. Yeah. Calm down, calm down. I can say that because my dad left and he's white, so who's racist now? This is so ridiculous.
Fair use.
First of all, of course, the Little Mermaid is black, all right? Everyone whose name starts with Lil is black. Lil Wayne, Lil Nas X, Lil Kim. Honestly, if you heard that there was a woman named Little Mermaid, you just assume that she's on a track with Cardi B, you know? With my wet ass flippers. So look, stop being ridiculous. It's imaginary. You know, I hope this scandal doesn't overshadow the rest of the movie. The Little Mermaid is a beautiful story about a young woman changing her core identity to please a man. Let's not forget about that, people.
And we're gonna have to talk about that too. Like, that's funny. Changing her core identity to please a man. Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy. But it was like, I like when they do those things. What is it called? The Daily Show.
Yeah.
And they always make light of something, but make light of a serious moment. But with serious comedy, is like they put it in a perspective. It's like you should feel you should feel stupid.
You should feel stupid.
You should feel stupid for feeling this way. You should feel
like you
absolutely
said, it's
stupid.
not based on anything historical, nothing that ever really happened.
Right.
It's insensitive, honestly.
Very.
It's just insensitive.
Very.
For people to continue that. So, but he put it in a great perspective. It's not even real, and people is getting all worked up over nothing.
Over nothing at all. Over nothing at all. So yeah. So outside of that, look, it ain't much nothing else on this topic here. Like, that's what they got going on in the community now. That's the big talk. Little Mermaid, Genuine. Give us 1 second here. We about to get ready to bring in Brother Sean here. Let's see if we can get this going here. All right, Sean, if you can see it, you should be in now. Should be in now. Be able to come in. All right. But yeah, like they definitely did a number with, you know, the great net sister, and actually it's like it's dragging her name through the mud, and it's actually what's that law? It's not bearing false witness. It's not talebearing. I think it is talebearing.
You talking about like how they tearing her character down and her?
Yeah, it's like defaming a person, and actually in the in the world, like Cardi B actually had a lawsuit
for like defamation of character.
Defamation of character, because like when you do things like that, it is actually called defamation of character, and you can be sued big time for it. A lady was doing that against Cardi B, and Cardi B was like, look, I'm a mother, I'm this, I'm that, stop bullying me, stop, badgering me online and creating all these videos about me, slandering my character. So she sued the lady. And she sued her for some millions. I think it was for some millions. She sued the lady big time. And then the lady kept on doing it for a while.
After being sued,
she kept on doing it. So we gotta see if I can get this going here. Get my camera off over here. All right. Let's try to get you going here. Gotcha, Ian.
Shalom, I ain't gonna do visuals. Can y'all hear me?
Kai.
Alright, yeah, man, just checking out the show, man. As you proceeded, y'all brought y'all points out. I understood where you was going with the show now. Like, man, that's crazy. So I ain't come to stay long, but I sent you a post on Facebook. It's along the lines of the show. Did you get it? Go to the TBT.
Okay, give me a second here. Let me get a few things back together here.
Let me see if I can direct straight to it so it won't be long. It's the 1, 2, 3, the third post that's like a visual post from the last.
Okay. 1 second here. Visual post from the last one. Oh, the one with the it's a reel with the young lady.
Nah, you should see it says, I don't want to hear, nothing about the Little Mermaid.
Oh, okay. I got you. I saw that one. All right, here we go. It's up here.
Put it up so they can see that, right?
Yes, sir.
So real quick, now this guy is like on the serious note, but some of our people, it was humorous to us. Now they tripping about the Little Mermaid, right? But look at this right here. Now this is like, I think y'all stated this. Now when it's something that's, non-fictional, something that actually occurred, and y'all putting y'all image on it, what happened then?
Exactly.
What was the pushback then? Now this is known history that Egyptians are people of color.
Factual.
But who they got casting on the road? And that's all I want to say. Y'all can run with that, and I'll continue listening to the show, man.
Con. And that's 100. That's 100. Like, Cause I was gonna pull that one up, but I was like, okay, let me see how I fit that in. So like, but even like when it came like the movies that we have, like the Prince of Egypt with the cartoon that the children watch, Joseph and the King of Dreams, movies like that, it's like they constantly depict them as a nationality that's not us. But we even know that according to scripture as well, that that they would try to take us away from our heritage. They would definitely be trying, like in the last days, stripping us away from it and pushing us farther away from it. I watched a video earlier today. I forgot what's boy real name, but his stage name is I hate to say it, Mr. Kaka. Something like that. Mr. Kaka or something like that. I forgot what his name is, but he went out there taunting IUIC and even made a song towards the Israelites community about what he believes what spirituality is. And it's like we've been pulled so far away from it that we don't even really want to consider who we really are.
Oh, so it was somebody asleep.
Yeah, it was a Jake that had that woke up into a slumber. All kind of spirituality and woke up into a slumber. And woke up into a slumber. So it was like our people constantly wake up into that just based off of images like these here. We constantly wake up into slumbers based off of images like these. So instantly they figure, oh, if we not this, then we got to be this over here, or we got to be what we're being called right now. And just outside of that, I don't want to go on that hard rant. But we got to get away from a lot of the childish mindsets that we have towards them casting people in these movies and stuff. Would take no care about it at all. It's not our production. If she getting paid to do a movie, let her get paid to do a movie. If somebody get paid to do a movie, let them get paid to do their movie. Let them get paid, because at the end of the day, it's gonna crumble anyway. It's definitely going to crumble, and nobody's going to see it anyway. It's definitely going to crumble at the end of the day. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. We gotta pay some more bills here. We gotta pay some more bills. Let me see how I can get this back on point. I got it going every which way here right now. We dealing with a whole new setup here. So everything a little bit different here. So I had to relocate. Like I said, we had to relocate, pay some bills. You know what I'm saying? We had to relocate, pay some bills. So outside of that, where we going here? Let me get my video back up here for y'all real quick. And also remember, this a one man technician thing. Yeah. So only I move and do all of this and navigate the different screens and different things like that. So things gonna take a little time. So I appreciate y'all being patient and that y'all came through during this tabernacle and shared this time with us real quick. And hey, don't care about this stuff. Like it's just a movie. If you don't know the truth of Christ, the truth of Christ, don't get so bent on what they doing with these movies. It's fiction. And even if it was fact, hey, we about to get ready to make new history anyway. I guess y'all hear you. But yeah, so we're gonna get out of here, y'all. We're gonna play one of these songs here that we got going here. Who we had on the list going here? I know we had Mr. Hezekiah earlier. I'll do Mr. Kasadawa, Pride. If y'all ain't heard that song with D. Judah and Arakakai, this song is definitely dope. COE in a building. Y'all see the new logo. Also, if y'all want to get some of these COE t-shirts, we have them for 30. I think, what is it? Sean, put it in the chat. I think it's $30. We got it for $30 plus shipping and handling. Make sure y'all support the brand. Make sure y'all support the show as well. Like I said, go ahead and, got Cash App, we got PayPal, links to be in the description as well. Make sure y'all support, help us keep this thing going. And peace, blessings, and make sure y'all pitch them tents. Like I said, staple you a cover up to the roof right over your bed. Get you a little fan and do your thing. However you want to do it, just do it. All right, y'all. Peace and blessings and shalom.
Ace on the beat.
Yeah. Yeah. Lions on the side of me. Lions on the side of me. Lions on the side of me. It's pride. Watch it. Face harder than the flint when I touch the mic. Lying the guy when I clutch the mic. Street preacher studio, it's a ministry. Unspotted from the world, but we in the streets. Don't let your pride be destructive. Don't waste your time, be productive. The harvest is plenty, but the labor's few. One thing about work, it's not debatable. To throw you in the box and try to label you. Am I my brother's keeper? I'm able to. I'm close-knit with my neighbor too. It will never fall off like a Zazel crew. If you ain't got works, be quiet. Can't hide your talent in the dirt from the Messiah. The king coming, he just waiting on the time. Don't let your pride separate you from the pride. Men of the word, but we never scared. Putting bricks in the kingdom, but you never there. Many are called, but few are spared. Breaking bread with my brothers, knowing Judas here. Lions on the side of me. 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 I feel a false witness with his eyes on me. Dealing with pride, but his lions on the side of me.
The way I'm stepping, you know it's Judah, I'm ripping. And to my people, I'm praying they get the message. That pride to keep you from heaven. You gotta purge out your living. You rather take you an L, like flipping the number 7. How long will my people suffer? How long would you hate your brother? You do it without a cause. By fire, you gonna suffer. You claim that you a lover by having multiple lovers. A lover of doing wrong, that's fornication, my brother. Stop tripping and living wicked. Repent for your ways of sinning. I know that you hate to listen, but meditate on this sentence. Vengeance open the entrance and demons be in attendance. Patience help you escape it, dependence help you prevent it. Don't you sin in your anger because your soul is in danger. You gotta cast out them demons that you enjoy entertaining. Are you gonna stay with the righteous or go turn back to the wicked? You gotta make a decision, cause like your pride ain't gonna fix it. Let's get it.
Men of the word, but we never scared. Putting bricks in the kingdom, but you never there. Many are called, but few are spared. Breaking bread with my brothers, knowing Judas here. Lions on the side of me.